Have you ever wondered what the smelliest arc in One Piece could be? I have an idea. It's Thriller Bark. Because when you consider what Thriller Bark is filled of, zombies, that has to be the most disgusting arc in the entire series in terms of smell, because the arc is just filled with decomposed bodies, grafted onto other decomposed bodies, because a lot of the zombies that Hogback makes are just weird animal chimera things. So they're the bodies of dead beasts and sometimes people sewn together in horrific ways, so they all have to smell terrible, absolutely awful. On top of that, there's the consideration of the shadow. You see, shadows are made into matter by Gecko Moria, but seeing as how the shadows inherit just about everything from the original person other than Delphi power, it begs to reason that they also inherit the smell, because a lot of characters in One Piece, especially the Straw Hats, have signature odors. So with that being said, some of these zombies not only smell like a rotten corpse, they smell like whatever the Straw Hats smell like. So Oars, for example, is a very good example, actually, because he's a giant rotten corpse for starters. On top of that, he smells like meat because Luffy smells like meat, and now he smells like rotten meat potentially because the other helper zombies fed him a bunch of meat when he woke up, so he has a bunch of festering meat inside of his rotten gullet. That is a horrible, horrible, horrible thought, but you should use your living non-zombie finger to click that subscribe button and turn it gray like a zombie, and then click that disembodied hand, which is the like button. And if you can find it, please click the hype button. Okay, so continuing off of that, let's look at Absalom. Absalom is a guy who has a bunch of animal parts grafted onto his flesh. You know he smells horrible. I can't even imagine. Can you imagine the odor that guy is giving off? Because I can't imagine Hogback is that good in terms of being a surgeon. I just don't believe that to be the case. Also, on the thought of Hogback, the idea of Shinji now, as I've said all this, is the most putrid thing I think that could exist in the series, because Hogback, for all intents and purposes, is suggested to be a necrophiliac. So he was having relations with a dead body, potentially. And this is why Hogback is the worst character in the entire franchise of One Piece. I don't think there's anyone else more despicable than Hogback. Can you imagine? And by extent, he smells terrible too. But the thought, just the thought. Oh man, okay. Well, that's the end of the video. Give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede. What?